Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. We're in the car, as you can see, because I'm bouncing up and down, and I'm with Becky.
Hi!
She's driving and we are just headed to the train station. It's very early for me. It's not that early in fairness, but it's pre 8 AM, which is early for me to be actually doing anything.
My alarm was the same time as my work alarm.
Yeah, that's never good, is it? So we're just on our way to the train station, as I said, because we are going to London today, which is super exciting. We decided to just do a random day in London. There's no other explanation for it, really. That's just what we're doing. We're going to do some touristy stuff. We are going to go on like an open top bus. I think we're doing the Thames Cruise probably. So that's really exciting, and we're going to take you guys along, show you some of the sights, and just, yeah, whatever we're doing, we don't really know. We're just going to go with it and have a really nice day. The weather's not great. It's sort of gone a bit autumny in the UK, but it's not awful. I did bring an umbrella.
Oh, I did not bring an umbrella.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Well, at least we got one, so that's something. But it doesn't look too bad. It just looks kind of grey, and I don't know what it'll be like when we get there. But yeah, we're very excited, but I do need some coffee fairly urgently, so hopefully we'll either be able to get one at the station or on the train or something, because I'm not quite awake yet. We have arrived into Paddington. Yep, and we're just about to head to the Disney store, obviously. I mean, where else are we going to go as our first stop? So we're doing the Disney store. We've got another little stop that we're going to make, which is Disney related, which we've discovered, and I think it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Yeah, so we'll show you guys that. And then we're going to do the bus tour first, and then I think the Thames Cruise later. So there's loads going on. We're very excited. And the weather, like I say, isn't great, but it's not raining.
No, so you know, bonus.
Crucially, it's not raining. So we've arrived at Oxford Street off the very hot and sweaty tube. If you don't live in London, you always forget quite how hot it is down there. Yeah. No matter what time of year it is, it's always hot and sweaty. And at this time of year, you've got a coat on as well. So then, then you're just like, oh no, this is the worst. So we're just looking for the Disney store, which we think is this way. I'm pretty sure that it is.
I just remember the big nuts.
Becky has immediately homed in on the mugs, of course. What else would we expect?
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, we found a Hercules. I mean, that's unusual. It's not super practical, is it?
I like that one.
Yeah, that's your favourite, isn't it?
So far, £13.
Yeah, that's probably about what I would expect. It's my old friend Lotso. And they have a whole princess section down here. And even more plushies, loads of them down here. I love this Winnie the Pooh. I've always loved this like super little fluffy one. He's very, very cute. And we've got some items from Ron's Gone Wrong, which I think is a new thing. I have seen something about this, some kind of advert or something, but I don't really know much. They have all their Halloween stuff, and I do love the Sanderson sisters. They're awesome. Where's the other one though? Someone's missing. Love, love, love this Raya and the Last Dragon display. This is so awesome. Okay, we're just back upstairs, and for those of you who want to see all of them, we've got Mary, Winifred and Sarah, so the gang's all here. So we've just got off the tube at Liverpool Street, yep, to go to find the little Minnie Mouse ball to take a photo. My hair, as you can see, has taken a bit of a turn for the worse. I've just had to nip into Boots to buy a brush, so I can brush my hair before I take this picture, because it has gone crazy. It's been a combination of it being too hot, a bit windy, and just generally it's gone mental. So yeah, we're going to sort that out, find this place, which Becky's just looking at a map.
It's just spinning round.
It's not figuring out where we are. No. And we don't know London very well, so we'll figure that out anyway. And after that, we're going to do the bus tour, which I'm really excited for, because then we'll get to actually show you some of the London sights. So for anyone who doesn't live in the UK, and everyone has this kind of like romantic idea of London and red telephone boxes, and we've always joked and said, well, the reality is that they're just always vandalised. And here you go. So this is a real London telephone box, unfortunately. So they're not cute like the ones in Epcot. They are just generally vandalised and don't work, which is very sad. Okay, we're on our way to the Minnie Mouse wall, and this is called Ottolenghi. I don't know how you say that. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at these meringues. Oh, that looks so good. These ones look amazing. Oh, so good. moving on.
That is very cute little pig. I like that one.
Yeah, the orange one looks really pretty. And we have found it, and it's not quite where we thought it would be. So this is Toynbee Street, and there's Minnie on the wall. It's really cool, isn't it? Actually, it is really awesome. But it's right next to this little kind of coffee shop, and just on like a main street. I guess I figured it would be like down a tiny side street, but I think there's quite a lot of like wall art and stuff around. So if we see any more, we will obviously let you know. But yes, there it is in Toynbee Street in E1. So we're back at Liverpool Street, and now we're going to Bank. I think we decided is the closest place to pick up the bus. And it's very hot everywhere, so I'm actually quite glad that we're going to be getting on an open top bus. So we're just trying to locate the bus stop. We think this might be it, possibly, but we're not 100% sure.
We're now approaching the very centre of the City of London. This area is known as Bank and takes its name from the Bank of England, established in 1694 and based here on the corner of Threadneedle Street since 1734. Notice just how narrow the adjacent roads are on both sides. During the 1600s, they would have been even narrower. All of these thoroughfares would have been crowded with wooden buildings with thatched roofs, all crammed so closely together that they were almost touching. Tower Bridge. Although it looks much older than it is, Tower Bridge was built during Victorian times and opened in 1894. It was formerly a road lined with food warehouses serving the docks. As we travel along this road, look out for Hayes Galleria, the site of the old Hayes Wharf that handled 80% of the dry produce imported to the city, hence this location's reputation as the larder of London. The Great Fire of Southwark roared through Tooley Street, devastating many of the warehouses, including the original Hayes Wharf. The fire destroyed all the valuable dry imports of hemp, cotton, spices, tea and coffee that the warehouse buildings contained. Please be patient if we have to wait for a tall ship to pass through. Many would consider it a privilege. The opening of Tower Bridge is a huge administrative burden. A bridge lift requires 24 hours notice from the ship operator. The lift has to be publicised so that traffic can be managed. The hydraulics have to be manned to open and close the bascules, and the bridge has to be maintained in perfect working order continuously. Ahead is another of the great sights of the capital, the 1,000-year-old fortress and royal palace that is a unique UNESCO World Heritage Site. The tower has served as a fortress, a palace, a treasury, a prison, a mint, a zoo, and famously as a dreaded place of execution. A series of buildings associated with the legal profession. These include 2 of the 4 Inns of Court, where lawyers are trained and which are managed by their respective barristers' societies.
Not Big Ben in all its glory. Unfortunately, I wish I could have shown it looking as it should, but you can just see the clock face at the very top. You can just see it. Poor Big Ben.
Well, everyone needs a bit of work done every now and again, don't
Yeah, I think this is taking ages though. I think it's been like this for quite a long time.
It was in St Margaret's in 1908 that Sir Winston Churchill married the formidable and complex Clementine Hosier, and stands today as a testament to the style and grace of 19th century's architects. The edged windows, the beautifully ornate ceilings, and the intricate wrought iron balconies are all original features dating back 160 years. The pub was named in honour of Prince Albert, Queen Victoria's consort, a very popular figure with the British public. Look out for the white monument adorned with the golden angel of victory as we turn. This is the Victoria Memorial that occupies the most prized location in front of Buckingham Palace. Queen Victoria reigned for 63 years and 217 days to become Britain's longest reigning monarch. In September of 2015, her great-great-granddaughter, Queen Elizabeth II, surpassed that great achievement to create a record that may stand forever. This is Hyde Park Corner, one of the busiest traffic junctions in London. This is our stop for the Queen Elizabeth Gate and Hyde Park Corner. If you'd like to take a walk into Knightsbridge, this is our closest stop. The next stop will be the Marble Arch at the top of Park Lane. Directly ahead of us is the Marble Arch. It gives its name to this famous area of the capital. Originally conceived to be a triumphal arch, celebrating British victories in the Napoleonic Wars, Marble Arch was built in 1833 as an imposing entrance to Buckingham Palace. However, the arch failed to delight Queen Victoria and attracted customers from all over the world. The major stores have always chosen to maintain a flagship presence in it. The huge red brick building is the Grosvenor House Hotel. It features one of London's most enormous ballrooms, known, perhaps unsurprisingly, as the Great Room. The Ritz serves the most elegant of afternoon teas within its palm court, a room surrounded with mirrors and gilt bronze frames.
Is that an actual caviar shop?
Yeah.
Subsequently
Caviar
bestowed a
house.
royal warrant of
You know you're in sort of Park Lane, Mayfair area, don't you? We just went past a Porsche dealership and a caviar shop and the Ritz.
Particularly as night falls and a kaleidoscope of radiant colours sizzles away in the darkness. In the middle of the junction is the Shaftesbury Memorial, most famously known for the aluminium statue of Eros. Many believe the statue was actually intended to be Eros's brother, Anti-Eros, the god of selfless love.
That's the best statue so far. Definitely.
The magnificent archway behind the statue is Admiralty Arch, leading to the Mall and Buckingham Palace. Prince William and Prince Harry both achieved officer status during their military service with the Blues and Royals. The security checkpoint, the armed police, and the formidable fencing is Downing Street. Here you will find the famous glossy black door of number 10, the official residence of Prime Minister, who is the leader of the government of the United Kingdom. In 18, the ashes of the great British physicist Stephen Hawking were poignantly interred between the graves of Charles Darwin and Isaac Newton.
So we've just got off the bus tour and we're now heading to go on the Thames Cruise, which we're really excited about. It was enjoyable, somewhat stressful. Somebody next to us had a child, a very, very small child, who kept leaning over the railings.
Over the edge, like leaning backwards like this, and we were like...
We were so on edge that this child was going to fall over the edge of the bus.
Was awful.
It was awful. The entire time they were on there, me and Becky's anxiety was like...
It made me feel sick.
I felt sick. I felt sick. It was awful. So anyway, but apart from that, it was really good. But now we're going on the cruise, which we're very, very excited for. So we're on the boat and the guy has just told us that they should be opening the bridge to let a vessel through, I guess, in a minute. But it was supposed to be like 20 minutes ago and there's some kind of technical issue. Hopefully we'll get to see the bridge go up, and you don't always get to see that, so that's pretty cool.
Come out of those chimneys at the top. Some say the Christmas party is very good. Behind that you see some of London's new builds. And the cheese grater, the walkie-talkie, the gherkin. Don't ask me who come up with these names. I've got no idea. But look in between the buildings here on the right, and you will see a golden flame, the monument, put here to commemorate all of those lost during the Great Fire of London. It's one of the only buildings in London to have a thatched roof, as these became illegal after the Great Fire of London. You come over to the right hand side, you see a private school, that's the City of London Boys School. And Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter, so he went to that school. He didn't go to Hogwarts, he went to the City of London school you see there on the right hand. I mean, it's created thousands of new jobs, many of them underneath the boat. 5 years behind. See it in the millennium year of 2000, only meant to be a temporary structure. However, 21 years later, it still stands, still remains today.
So we've just got off our cruise. Which way are we going? This way. And now we're going to go and find some food because we are really hungry.
Oh, I need to take photos.
Oh, Becky needs to stop for a photo. So we are back at Paddington, and we're in a Frankie and Benny's right outside. Our hair has not survived, I will say, on both. The river cruise was like the drizzly rain. How did you put it? Soaks you through. Soaks you through. You know, that rain that you think is not that bad, but it is. But yeah, we're in Frankie and Benny's having some dinner because we are starving. So I'm not sure what to have.
Definitely carbonara for me.
Carbonara. We're definitely feeling very tired as well, so train sleeping may be a problem.
Yeah, might have to put my alarm on my phone.
Yeah, definitely. So we did both have the carbonara.
I forgot to say no mushrooms.
Oh, I guess you can
like
pick them out.
mushrooms?
I'm good, but I guess you can pick them off. At least they're not.
I just don't want to eat them.
At least they're not chopped up even smaller and like
that's fine.
hiding
if I
in there.
accidentally have some, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
No.
And we've also got some onion rings, which is very exciting because we're starving. We're very, very hungry. So tired.
I'm really tired.
Yeah, we are. We're completely done in. And I think the train journey is like two hours? No.
Yeah,
something like that. So I can't lie, I might nap. So the next time I see you, I might be at home. Good morning. It is now the next day. I was so tired when I got in last night. I just made a cup of tea, came upstairs and went to bed. I was that tired, I just couldn't even do anything. So that's why I didn't come back onto the vlog in the end. We had a really nice day yesterday. It was good to just do some touristy things. I didn't film loads, I don't think, but I did film quite a bit of the bus tour and stuff, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that and seeing a bit of London, especially those of you who don't live in the UK, because I know that's always a bit more exciting if you don't have things like that right on your doorstep to see it. And I realised when I started the vlog, obviously it was in the morning and I was just telling you what we were doing, I didn't really mention the fact that I have been kind of absent for about the last 10 days probably, maybe even a little bit longer. I actually had a really bad cold. I tested a bunch of times, it wasn't COVID thankfully, but I did feel really quite rough, and I had a few days when I was just completely in bed, and I did post about it I think on Instagram, and then I obviously started doing some stuff again when I felt a bit better, but I really did feel quite terrible, and I know a few people who have had that as well. So I think now that a lot of people aren't wearing masks anymore, I think regular colds and stuff are going around as well. So yes, I did have that. That's where I've been and why I've not been around much, but I am feeling a lot better now. So videos and everything are resuming over on Disney in Detail. It's obviously been a bit tricky because I have finished all the cruise vlogs and everything, and I want to put up videos about planning the Disney trip and what's going on, but there's this kind of weird situation where the announcement came about opening the borders from the US government, which was obviously amazing, but they haven't said exactly when it's going to be. So for the UK kind of side of things in the travel industry, they're really, you know, not sure what is going on. I know that a lot of the airlines and the airports and all of the travel industry are kind of trying to get things ready to go, but because we don't know exactly when it's going to be, they've said the beginning of November and they've not said anything more than that. And that's not just what's been announced to us, the public. I think that's just in general, like we don't know. So it's all a bit up in the air. I'm doing my best to plan the trip even knowing that. So I do have actually 2 flights booked in November, and I will cancel the one that I don't need. So I've kind of hedging my bets for 2 different dates, and hotel wise there's not much availability in the Disney hotels at the moment, so I'm doing my best to get booked what I can through both DVC and other kind of places, but that's all a bit crazy. So it's the weirdest Disney trip I've ever planned because I'm kind of planning it with all these unknowns going on, and of course anything could always happen to derail the whole thing, I guess, but hopefully that doesn't happen. But I have been booking dining reservations as well and my park reservations and all that kind of thing, and I've also been trying to decide about outfits. I think I'm going to do a try-on video over on Disney in Detail, just trying on some different outfits and picking out what I'm going to wear. I'll show you a few of them in a second because I do have most of my play suits here. Some of my stuff is still back at the old house, so I don't have everything. I don't have all my ears and stuff, but I've just been deciding, you know, how many outfits I need and which ones I'm going to take. I've got a lot of new ones that I've never worn in the vlogs before, because obviously we've been absent from the parks for a while. So yeah, I'm super excited to get all of that planned in and just hear something, you know, as concrete as possible so that I can actually start, you know, really firming things up in terms of my travel plans. But let me show you a few of these outfits that I'm thinking about taking with me. I won't get them fully out of the wardrobe because I'll do that when I do the try on video and you guys can obviously see them on and everything. I think I will take this one, which if you watch my cruise vlogs, you will have seen me wearing this play suit, which has got longer sleeves. It will be obviously in November, so sometimes it can be a bit cold. Kate and I have experienced some really cold weather in Florida in November before, so I will take that one. Obviously my spotty dresses, I've got in 3 colours, the black, the pink and the blue. I think I will take the blue one probably, because I do love that, and I've got some ears that will be really great with that. This one is kind of sticking right out here. Probably will have to take that. That's a definite Animal Kingdom moment going on there. This one is also new. This is kind of a off-the-shoulder one. I now have a white lemon play suit, so I think that might also be coming. This green one is another one that I'm really, really excited to wear. I've got a pair of coral coloured ears. They're the Disney ones. They're like a sequined pair. I think you guys might remember them if you've seen me wearing those before, and they are just perfect with this. I don't have them here with me, but they're this exact kind of coral colour, so I can't wait to wear that, and green is a little bit different. And one of the great things about my mum making my play suits, she obviously made this one, is matching face masks. So for lots of these outfits I do have the matching face mask as well, and in other cases where I've maybe bought the play suits and stuff, I do have matching ones that I've bought online. So like the lemon one, for example, and I should have said this one's got longer sleeves as well, or it goes down to kind of your elbow, so that might be quite good for November. I have bought a mask on Etsy that's white with lemons and stuff, so I've got all the matching masks and everything going on. And I've just found the ears I was talking about to go with this blue dress, which is these ones. These were the Make-A-Wish blue, I think, which is a Disney Parks pair of ears. I do also have this pair here. This is another fairly new pair from Shop Disney, and I just love those, and I've got a travel day outfit in mind to wear these with. And I was sent this amazing pair. This was from Magic Maker Ears, and I love them. These are for the 50th anniversary, obviously, with the purple and the bluey colour and the gold, so I need to figure out which outfit I want to wear these with. So I can't wait to get all of these outfits figured out. I thought I would just give you guys a little sneak peek here, but I will do a proper video showing me like trying them on and stuff and deciding which ones to wear. And aside from that, it's really just firming up details of which hotels I'm staying in, and then I'll need like an airport hotel, how I'm getting to the airport and all that sort of thing. But that's the type of thing I just want to wait until we know when I'm going to be able to travel. So I'm very, very excited. That is taking up a lot of my time at the moment, kind of trying to plan all of those things in. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to make sure you don't miss out on any notifications when I upload videos. And also, if you haven't subscribed over on Disney in Detail, make sure you do that as well, because there will be Florida vlogs coming, fingers crossed, very soon. As I was saying, we will see what happens. I never want to get too far down that road before I know for sure that I'm able to go, but I am very excited for that as well, and just cannot wait to travel back to Orlando and show the changed experience, what everything is going to be like traveling again. It's just really, really exciting. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.